The tech world is in chaos, and even OpenAI CEO Sam Altman is feeling the heat. According to the Financial Times, Sam has vowed to fast-track new AI releases after DeepSeek's shocking rise to disrupt Silicon Valley. He called the DeepSeek model impressive, especially for its efficiency and price, and made it very clear that OpenAI isn't backing down. This isn't just about tech, this is an arms race. The market reaction has been brutal. The NASDAQ has dropped 3%, NVIDIA, one of the biggest players in AI hardware, has lost 17% of its market value, wiping off about $600 billion in a single day. Meanwhile, investors like SoftBank are still betting big, with the $500 billion earmarket for AI infrastructure, and companies like Microsoft, Meta, and Amazon and Google have set aside $310 billion for 2025 to fuel the expansion, according to Financial Times. But this raises a huge question. So if AI models like DeepSeek can do more with fewer GPUs, do we really need these massive investments? Or are OpenAI and its backers racing to stay ahead before the lead disappears? Let's face it, this is an arms race. The first person to get AGI is going to be another superpower. And that is why everybody's racing. And remember, both countries, China and America, are smart. Why do you think America's been sending warships near Taiwan? Could it be that Taiwan has semiconductor technology and is one of the biggest producers in the world? Those semiconductors are used in NVIDIA's H100 and A100 chips. Okay, let's rewind to the moment where everything changed. DeepSeek burst onto the scene, overtaking ChatGPT as the #1 app in the App Store. Tech giants weren't ready for this. Tom's Emergency podcast captured the disbelief. Companies poured billions into training AI and suddenly facing an alternative that does the same job for a fraction of the price. What's funny is that OpenAI spent over 100 million training ChatGPT. DeepSeek just trained itself by prompting ChatGPT for under 5 million. So why is DeepSeek so special? So DeepSeek leverages something called synthetic data. Instead of building massive models from scratch costing billions, DeepSeek bombards existing models like ChatGPT with prompts over and over to reverse engineer a baseline understanding the world. Like playing battleships. You fire shots all over the grid until you figure out where the ships are. DeepSeek does the same thing with AI, probing, questioning, and extracting knowledge without needing to train on a massive model from scratch. The moment DeepSeek took off, the stock market went for a freefall. NVIDIA, AMD, and other chip makers lost billions in investing, and other chip makers lost billions as investors feared a world where fewer GPUs are needed. Experts believe that demand for AI hardware might actually increase. Yes, DeepSeek is more efficient, but it still relies on massive pre-trained model. It can't exist without somebody pouring billions into the foundation. If DeepSeek taught us anything, is that AI is shifting from a brute force training to smarter reasoning. For AI to tackle real world challenges like quantum computing or biotech, we still need billion-dollar training runs. So what happens next? Will investors keep funding massive AI models if DeepSeek style startups can extract their knowledge at a fraction of the cost? Or are we heading to a future where only big players like OpenAI, DeepMind, and Meta can afford the next breakthrough? And then there's the elephant in the room, privacy concerns. Some of OpenAI's employees claim that DeepSeek is giving away data to China. Its privacy policy confirms that user data is stored on Chinese servers, which raises red flags, but of course it's a Chinese product, so where else would it be stored? But here's the catch, DeepSeek can also be run locally, without any internet connection. This means that users don't have to send their data to China. But the question is, will anyone run it locally? 99.9% of users don't even know how to run it locally. Despite the concerns, people love it. DeepSeek's insane speed and cost efficiency make it a game changer, especially for smaller companies. Some believe we're heading to a world where AI dominance isn't about the biggest model, but who uses it best. Silicon Valley's biggest companies are scrambling to adapt. Mark Zuckerberg has also created a war room, scrambling all of his top executives to try and tackle this. Let's face it, this is all about power and control. Yes, AI will be used for pharmaceuticals, healthcare, and the good, but let's face it, why do you think everybody is racing for it? It's going to be a very interesting next decade. Guys, if you found this video valuable, subscribe for more.